So let's put aside or even grant your position that, or your I don't know if it was that it's kind of icky, gross, creepy, whatever. Can you actually make a compelling argument in terms of the benefits to the man, why he should date, like, so I'm 35, right? Make a compelling argument to me why I should date a 35-year-old versus a 25-year-old.
Well, just for the experience level, like, I know you might not want you might want a fresh start with whatever, but I think logically, if you're going to go into a relationship with a failed relationship behind, trying to, like, make your life better, eventually have a long lasting relationship, I think your best bet is with someone who has been through it before and knows kind of what they want through what they don't want.
But okay, so you're saying, tell me if I have your point correct. So, men should date women their age because the woman will have equivalent. Hold on. The woman will have an equivalent degree of relationship experience, and so for this reason, it makes more sense for him to date a woman his age.
I wouldn't say their age, around their age.
Sure, around their age.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
But I still, like I said this before, like, I don't necessarily disagree with age gap. That age gap I did disagree with. Because, like, my grandparents have an age gap.
So you don't disagree with the 35-25? Okay, fine. I'll change it then. Make a compelling argument in terms of the benefit to the man why he should date a 35-year-old woman versus a 19-year-old woman.
I don't know. I'm not a man. Like, I don't know what it would benefit you. Like, I don't know what makes your brain tick. Like, right, I don't know what would make you feel better and what wouldn't make you feel better.
You women, you guys should start dating short men who are broke, who are not funny, who are not charismatic, who are not dominant, and who are not leaders. You guys should, because I think it's predatory that you guys go after these high income, high earning men.
Again, never said should, said my opinion, and I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, but having that, you have to actually engage in the conversation. So, like, what? Again, I'm just trying to hear, what is the benefit to the man? Like, what does a man get by dating an older woman?
What does a man get by dating a younger woman, though? Like, that? What's a woman is a woman, a man is a man. Again, the age really doesn't matter, but when you bring in teens and adults, it does matter. Like, it does. But
it's so disingenuous to use the word to make it about the teen thing.
So what is 19? Teen? Right?
Yes, it is teen.
So, and
but
again,
it's like, do you know what spin is?
No.
Okay, so spin is like sort of a marketing principle.
Yeah.
And, like, people will do this all the time. Like, have you ever encountered somebody who has a totally different, like, perhaps somebody's lied about you and they said,
like, a whole different perception.
Has anybody ever lied about you?
Oh yeah.
Made up something about you?
Oh yeah.
How did they spin it? They painted something in the least flattering light possible, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so what you're doing is you're using kind of charged language to sort of imply that a man who's attracted to a 19-year-old adult woman is essentially a pedophile because teenager.
I just said personally, I don't agree with it. What I was at when I was 19.
Yeah. Is an 18-year-old an adult?
Legally. You can still be in high school at 18.
Okay, is a 19-year-old an adult?
Can be, but again, you can still be 19 in high school.
Can be? They are or are
They
not?
are legally an adult.
Okay.
But then again, you can still be in high school.
Okay, so?
A 30-year-old should be dating a high schooler. Or do you think that's, like, I don't know, like, that just seems off to me. And again, that is just my personal opinion. It's where my head was at 19. I don't know what would make a benefit more, but I don't think really age can make you benefit more or less. It just is what is. Age just is what it is.
But again, so I want to go back to my question. Why should a man date a 35-year-old woman versus a 19-year-old woman?
If they're 35?
Yeah.
Because of life experiences. Like, you went through life. Why do you get a fresh start? Like, with someone new, but not that you have baggage. I'm not saying that you have any baggage or anything, but, like, when you're, like, again, when you're, like, 35, like, life happens. Like, life is happening.
Sure.
Why do you get to take in that baggage and they don't? And again, it's just really your personal opinion. Again, it's just something I don't want to experience, and that's okay.
I'm asking you, like, so I'm kind of, like, putting you in a position to try to change my mind. Like, so
I know that, but I don't know. Like, I don't know.
But I think this is actually indicative. Like, you actually acknowledge sort of my position on this. I'm asking you to, like, articulate what makes a woman better when she's older? Like, because would you guys all agree? We're all trying to get the best person we can get, right? Okay.
Right.
You, if you all could, you would get the 6'5", super ripped, rich, amazing personality, loyal. You would try to maximize what you can get, right? Okay. Whether you can get it or not, that's another conversation. I'm looking for, what do I get from an older woman that would make me want to date a 35-year-old versus somebody who's younger? And I'm only, because you don't object. And
I tried to answer it in the beginning and you cut me off. Literally
you're
just experience.
You just keep saying it's icky.
And no, I said experience in the beginning.
Okay, so do men care about a woman's experience?
No. You even said that in the beginning.
Well, thank you for making my point.
Because you said that in the beginning. That's why I'm like, I'm listening to you. I'm open.
Yeah.
You said no. I mean, a man told me no.
Okay.
You said no. I'm taking your opinion for what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
But so, again, I'm looking for an actual argument, unless you're just willing to concede the argument.
Again, I said I don't genuinely have an argument. It's just I don't like it for myself.
Yeah, but how about this? Can you make a moral argument for why it's wrong?
It's morally wrong for me. That's it.
Yeah, why? No, but why?
Because I told you at 19, my brain was not there. If a 30-year-old man were to date me, he would have took advantage of me. A 21-year-old man took advantage of me. So for me personally,
well, that's different than that has.
Again, me personally, I wouldn't want to date a 30-year-old. That has nothing to do with the age gap,
though, because you just said a guy your age took advantage of you.
Okay.
Yeah,
it has nothing. I personally don't want an age gap.
It would have nothing to do with age gap. We're talking about age gap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So wouldn't a man this is what I don't understand, right? You don't think that same age men, or even let's say a 19-year-old woman, or how about a 20-year-old woman dates a 19-year-old guy, he's incapable of taking advantage of her or being abusive?
I've never said that.
Because they certainly can be.
They can be.
Right. So what is the argument then?
That I personally my personal opinion.
Let me ask you this. Can a 19-year-old woman dating a 20-year-old guy, can he be abusive towards her?
Yes.
Okay. Can a 19-year-old woman dating a 30-year-old guy, can he not be abusive towards her?
An 18-year-old girl can punch a 50-year-old man and be abusive. The 18-year-old can be abusive.
But could a same age relationship at 20 be seriously problematic?
Yes.
And could a 20-year-old dating a 30-year-old not be problematic at all?
Yes,
and it
100%.
be loving and healthy? Mm-hmm. Okay, so what's the objection?
That I wouldn't do. You asked if I feel like it's okay, and I was taking it for myself. I don't feel like it's okay for myself. I'm not looking down on you for having an age gap relationship. I never looked down on my grandparents, and I'm not against them. Personally, for me, I don't want one.
I think most girls prefer older men as well.
I don't say most do, but I personally, I just don't. So
I think she just talking about 19.
I'm literally but really with just, I don't know, teens. The word teen icks me out. And again, if that doesn't convince you enough, that's okay. I don't know how else to convince a man that you should date your own age. What answer are you looking for?
Wait, can it be over 20 though, the man, if you're 19, or no? Just no 20s at all?
22, 19.
I don't.
This is so dumb. Okay.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
But it's crazy to me because our society has become so infantilized. We're treating teens like toddlers, adults like teens. It's just, I don't know.
But to play devil's advocate, I think back in the day, you had generals that was 15-year-old men. An average 15-year-old boy can't do that shit today. I think we want old rules, but we have to have a society to facilitate that development. We don't have it today. We don't have Julius Caesars and all that today. You might have some gangbangers, but you don't have 15-year-old, 14-year-old boys that's ready to lead a nation of army of men to war. We did back in the day, and we had younger women who was ready to take on the responsibility of being a wife or a queen at younger ages back then, because we had a society that facilitated that over time. We don't have that anymore. Now, we may be still biologically capable of doing these things, but I don't think this society facilitates mature young people, let alone mature adults.
I mean, I guess one question. So we can send teenage boys to fight wars, and are you okay with that?
No.
Okay, but you acknowledge that it's a reality, right? That
it is
teenage
reality.
Boys historically have fought war,
yes.
And then they still 18, you can join the military, and 18-year-old men can be drafted, right? So just to be clear, you at 18, you can be sent to war. You can volunteer to go to war, but
we can't drink.
women
So like,
women can't have like a consensual relationship with a guy who's a bit older than her. That's
it's up to
confusing.
them. If they want to have that age gap, they can go for it.
okay, but it's icky in any case. That's basically your position.
If I were to see it that way, I'd be like, you're dating a teenager, and that's just my opinion.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Sure. Did you have something? Anybody else? I mean, you're in an age gap relationship. They are essentially calling your boyfriend predatory.
And I did not.
I mean, that's the implication.
I asked a
I
bunch
mean,
of questions.
she was 22. She
And
was
I
22.
asked her, and I
she
said
was
that was fine.
She was a vulnerable college girl at 22,
Mm-hmm.
and she was preyed upon by this 37-year-old man. You should be defending.
Girl, that's
you
not
should,
how I said it.
you've been-
And you know that's not how I
you
said
should
it.
be
I even asked and
defending-
said, no, I
you've been-
don't mind.
You've been dating
and
this
I would
boy-
have been honest with you. So.
I think it's just like
you got to defend your boyfriend here.
Well, it's just circumstantial.
Yeah.
Like I feel like with the dating apps, we need like a list checked off of everything. You can't just naturally meet someone and
Yeah.
things to be, maybe different than what you expected. So yeah.
Yeah, again, don't look down on your relationship. Just the 19 thing, and just my opinion.
I feel like this would almost be like me saying women who are attracted to tall men. Actually, never mind. I'm gonna move on. Okay, we need to wrap.